Good morning, children. Welcome back to our maths class. Let us continue with the chapter Decimal Forms. Today, our topic is in reverse. In the last session, we have learned how to change gram to kilogram, centimeter to meter, milliliter to liter, and how to write in decimal form and fractional form. Now, today we are going to do in reverse how we can convert the decimal form and fractional form to the measurement. Example 1.45 meters. This is decimal form. Now we will write the fractional form. The number before the decimal point is whole number. So we write it as whole number. The number after the decimal point we can write it as fraction. Number after the decimal point is 4, 5. So 4, 5 is the numerator and denominator is what? How many number is there after the decimal point? 2 number. So we have to put 2 zeros. So fractional form is 145 by 100 meter. This means 1 meter 45 centimeter. So this we can write it as 1 meter 45 centimeter. Another example 0.95 meter. Here there is no whole number, only the decimal part is there. So we write the decimal part 95 by how many zeros we need to put here after the decimal point 2 number. So we need to put 2 zeros. So 95 by 100 meter is the fractional form of this number. And this we can write it as 95 centimeter. There is no meter. When there is a whole number we can write it as meter, but here there is no whole number. So this is 95 centimeter. Next example 0.425 kilogram. This we can write it as, first we will write the number after the decimal point as a numerator 425 by, here we have 3 number after the decimal point. So we need to put 30. So fractional form is 425 by 1000. This we can write it as 425 gram. Now let's do some questions on page number 78. Question: fill up the table. Question is, there is 3 parts: decimal form, fractional form and measurement. Here in the first question, decimal form is given. We have to find the fractional form and the measurement. See 7.4. How we can write it as fractional form? 7 is a whole number. So we write it as whole number itself. Then after the decimal point comes a fractional part. So 4 I write it as a numerator by how many numbers there after the decimal point? 1 number. So here 1 0. So fractional form is 7 4 by 10 centimeter. This 7.4 centimeter we can write it as 7 centimeter and 4 millimeter. The number before the decimal point is centimeter and after the decimal point is millimeter. 4 is the next smaller unit of centimeter, that is millimeter. 7 centimeter, 4 millimeter. When we take together, we can write 74 millimeter. Second question, decimal form and fractional form we have to find. Measurement is given 7 millimeter. This is in millimeter. These two are in centimeter. We know 1 millimeter is equal to 1 by 10 centimeter, isn't it? So 7 millimeter we can write it as 7 by 10 centimeter. When it is like this, how we will write the decimal form? We write the numerator and count the number of 0. Here only 1 0. So we put the decimal point after 1 number. So answer is 0.7 centimeter. Third question, 3.41 meter. Decimal form is given. We have to find the fractional form and measurement. 3.41 meter. 3 is a whole number. So we write it as a whole number. After the decimal point, 41. 41 we write it as a numerator by, then after the decimal point how many numbers? 2 numbers. So we need to put 2 zeros. So fractional form is 341 by 100 meter. This we can also write it as 3 meter and 41 centimeter. 3 meter and 41 centimeter. That is 341 centimeter. Here fractional form is given. We have to find the decimal form and the measurement in centimeter. Fractional form is 62 by 100. To make it as decimal form, we write the numerator first, 62. Then count the number of 0. 1, 2. So after 2 number, we have to put the decimal point. 1, 2. Put the decimal point. 0.62 meter is the decimal form. Now, this we have to convert it into centimeter. We know 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So, to convert this into centimeter, we have to multiply that with 100 centimeter. 0.62 into 100. When we multiply with 100, the point will move to the right side. When we divide by 100, the point will move to the left side. But when we multiply with 100, the point will move to the right side. So here, the point have to jump 2 times to the right side. 1, 2. So answer is 62 centimeter. Next question, decimal form is given 5.346 kilogram. We have to find the fractional form as well as the measurement. How we will write the fractional form? Whole number, we write it as whole number itself. Then the number after the decimal point, we write it as the numerator. 3, 4, 6 by, how many zeros we need to put? Here there is 3 number after the decimal point. So we put 3 zeros. So answer is 346 by 1000 kilogram. Now we have to convert this into measurement. How? Whole number is kilogram. 5 kilogram. Then balance is gram. 5 we write it as kilogram and the balance we write it as gram. 346 gram. And here we can write it as 5,346 gram. Next question. Decimal form is given 2.375 liters. We have to write the fractional form as well as measurement. So to write fractional form, first we write the whole number as whole number itself. Number after the decimal point, we write it as numerator 375 by, how many number is there after the decimal point? 3 numbers. So we write 30. So fractional form is 375 by 1000. This we can write it as 2 liter and 375 milliliter. 2 liter 375 milliliter. We know 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. So to convert this into milliliter, what you have to do? You have to multiply it with 1000. 2.375 into 1000 milliliter equal to, we have to make the point jump 3 times to the right side. Since here there is 3 zeros. So when the point jump to the right side 3 times, the answer is 2375 milliliter. Next question. Fractional form is given 625 by 1000 liter. How we will write the decimal form? We will write the numerator 625. Then count the number of zeros in the denominator 1, 2, 3. So the point have to jump 3 times to the left. 1, 2, 3. So answer is 0.625 liter. Then how we will convert this into milliliter? We know 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. So to convert this into milliliter, we need to multiply with 1000. 0.625 into 1000 milliliter. When we multiply, the point have to jump 3 times to the right side. So answer is 625 milliliter. Next topic, one fraction's many forms. One fraction many forms. For example, 3 by 10 is equal to 30 by 100. That is equal to 300 by 1000. All these are equivalent fraction. We have already learned equivalent fraction in the chapter of fraction. 3 by 10, I multiplied with 10, both the numerator and denominator. So we get 30 by 100. That is 30 by 100. If again I multiply this 30 by 100 with 10, both the numerator and denominator, I get 300 by 1000. That is what I written here, 300 by 1000. So all these are one fraction and many forms. The same fraction we can write it in many forms. Now I am going to write this fraction in their decimal form. How I will write this? I write the numerator 3, then count the number of 0, 1 0. So after one number I put a decimal point. Before the decimal point, if there is no number, you can put 0. So answer is 0.3. That is equal to, this is the decimal form of this. We write the numerator 30, then count the number of 0, 2 numbers. So after 2 number, we put decimal point. So answer is 0.30. That is equal to, the decimal form of this is, first write the numerator 300, then count the number of 0, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then put the decimal point and put a 0 in front. So all these decimal forms are also equal. If the fractions are equal, their decimal forms will also be equal. Now look at here. This is 0.3, this is 0.30, and this is 0.300. All these are equal. That means the 0 we put at the end doesn't have any value. Look this example. Length measured in meter, centimeter and millimeter are given. 1 meter, 25 centimeter, 4 millimeter. Second one, 1 meter, 30 centimeter. Third one, 1 meter, 32 centimeter. Now, let us write this in meter. This we can write it as 1.254 meter. Second one, we can write it as 1.30 meter. Third one, we can write it as 1.32 meter. Here, after the decimal point, 3 numbers are there. Here, after the decimal point, only 2 numbers. Here also 2 numbers. So, to look them same, we can write it as, we will make the number after the decimal point 3, because here it is 3 number. Let us make these numbers also 3 number after the decimal point. 1.254 meter is equal to 1.30. To make it as 3 number, we can put a 0 at the end because it doesn't make any change in the value. Meter, this is equal to 1.320 meter. Another example, 2 kilogram 400 gram. Here we are going to write this in different decimal forms. Okay, this we can write it as 2.400 kilogram, or we can write it as 2.40 kilogram. Also we can write this as 2.4 kilogram. All are same. Next topic, place value. In decimal form, we put the dot to separate the whole number part and the fraction part. Digits to the left of the dot denote multiple of 1, 10, 100 and so on. Digit on the right denote multiples of 10th, 100th, 1000 and so on. Example, 247.39. So this is a place value chart. This is a whole number part. Whole number part, we write it as same. How we write the whole number? So 7 is in ones place. So we write 7 in the ones place. 4 in the tens place. So we write 4 here. 2 in the hundreds place. So we write 2 here. Then after the point, the decimal place comes like 10th, 100th, thousandth likewise. So 3 is in 10th place. So 10th means 1 by 10. So 3 is under 1 by 10. 9 is in the place of 100th place. So it comes here. So this is how we represent the decimal number in the place value chart. Now let's see how we can split this number according to the place value. 2 is in hundreds place. So we can write 2 into 100 plus 4 is in tens place. So we write 4 into 10 plus 7 is in ones place. So we write 7 into 1 plus 3 is in 10th place. So we write 3 into 1 by 10 plus 9 is in 100th place. So we write 9 into 1 by 100. Now this we can write it as 2 into 100, 200 plus 4 into 10, 40 plus 7 into 1, 7 plus 3 into 1 by 10 is 3 into 1, 3 by 10 plus 9 by 100. This is the expanded form of the decimal number. Example 126.360. Here before the decimal point and after the decimal point 3 numbers are there. Before the decimal point the place value comes like ones, tens, hundreds. So we write ones, tens, hundred. Okay. After the decimal point 3 numbers are there. The place value comes as tenth, hundredth, thousandth. Tenth, hundredth, thousandth. Okay. So 1 is in hundredths place, 2 is in tens place and 6 is in ones place. Again comes the decimal part. 3 comes under 10th place, 6 comes under 100th place and 0 comes under 1000th place. So place value chart look like this. Now we can split and write this number according to the place value. How? 1 into 100, 100 plus 2 into 10, 20 plus 6 into 1, 6 plus 3 into 1 by 10, that is 3 by 10 plus 6 into 1 by 100, that is 6 by 100 plus 0 into 1 by 1000, that remains 0 itself. This is how we split and write according to the place value. Now let us split this number without drawing the place value. Now let's see the place value. Before the decimal point it comes as ones, tens, and after the decimal point it comes like tenth, hundred and thousand. So 2 is in tens place. So we can write 2 into 10 plus 1 is in ones place. So we write 1 into 1 plus 4 is in 10th place. After the decimal point place value comes like 10th, 100th and 1000th. So 4 is in 10th place. So 4 into 1 by 10 plus 2 is in 100th place. So 2 into 1 by 100 plus 9 is in 1000th place. So 9 into 1 by 1000. This we can write it as 2 into 10, 20 plus 1 into 1, 1 plus 4 into 1 by 10 is 4 by 10 plus 2 into 1 by 100 is 2 by 100 plus 9 into 1 by 1000 is 9 by 1000. This is how we split the number according to the place value.